Back to Isak, tossed it towards Morientes. And then Gerrard! Oh! Oh, goodness! What a strike!
FOTB. Transfer Choons. Drink more water. Drink more water. Anyway, let's just get into it. Straight into it. Wish I had more time. Like the UK guys, it seems like those as soon as they knock off Graf, bang. But then again, also this is seeming like a very unprecedented transfer window. Things is moving like this. Loads of money is being spent. Players are moving quickly. Let's just get into it. Alexjandro Isak. There might be more updates coming in now in the morning. As I said, things is moving. Whew. But latest update from Fab. Liverpool maintained their focus on Isak for the final weeks of the summer window. New bid is ready. You know, I always wonder when they say new bid is ready, like what do they mean? Like they all got the match in his hand, like Richard Hughes got the money in his hand. He's like, or you got the app open, the bank app, technology, what I'm saying, money in hand. You got the bank app open there, or Henry is next to him. He's like, right, must press. But yeah, what I can say is, right, this is my take on the situation, and I shared it with a couple of friends on Soccer Prachi's group, WhatsApp, etc. The situation's irredeemable. And this is not just me speaking as a Liverpool fan. The situation is irredeemable because Isak's head is 100% turned. He doesn't want to see Newcastle's training facilities. He doesn't want to see St. James's Park. He's done. And it's not like a grudge against the club. He wants to move to a better club. You know what I'm saying? And he's thinking career-wise as well. Is he handling it appropriately? No, he's not. Because as I said, I've seen it before. You know, I've seen players fake back injuries and all that. So is he handling it appropriately? No. Right? But the situation's irredeemable. If I had to guess, this is like an educated guess, given all the data and all that. Liverpool and Newcastle, behind closed doors, this is just my guess. They have an agreement in place. But Newcastle, I think, asked for these couple weeks to just to make the PR look better because they're looking swag. Just to make the PR look better. You know, and not to further embarrass themselves in the window. Give them some time to sign a replacement, and then okay, Isak, it's open. To me, I think they even got a fee agreed. Like I said, I'm guessing in the ballpark of 130 million. Complete package. Maybe 100 million upfront. Upfront meaning the upfront fee, which will be paid over installments. If I had to guess, an upfront in this window, part of the installment would be around 50 to 60 million paid in this window. It's just a guess. But yeah, to me the situation's irredeemable. Isak's moving, definitely. Craig Hope, who covers exclusively the northern teams, Newcastle being one of them, he said Isak will not play in the Silla Cup games this week. I mean, doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to put on the shirt even. Just train on his own and just keep fit. I think their shirt sponsor has Silla. I'm not too sure what the company is, but their shirt sponsor is holding like a preseason cup kind of thing. So this will be the second preseason tournament he'll be missing. His head is gone. He's done. To me, he's done. Jacobs' last updates, I'm sure there'll be more. There's always been buzzing. Ben Jacobs, he's been buzzing. Understand Newcastle's failure to sign Sesko. We'll get to that now. does not affect the Alexander Isak situation. Newcastle have other attackers in mind. Other attacker. Owens, come on. Come on. Focus on a realistic target and push for it. You're looking swag out here. I mean, Action Jackson is... okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get to that as well. Just go for the realistic targets. And, you know, I mean, Wissa has been begging to join. Come on. Anyway, and Newcastle feeling remains Isak must be sold or extend. Y'all know the or extend is not an option. The O's playing truant from tournaments. Come on. Isak must be sold or extend, but no middle ground. Of course, there's no middle ground. Isak has to date shown no willingness to do the latter. Clearly, Liverpool ready to bid. It's there. Uses there with the phone. Yeah, and I think that's the situation, the Isak situation right now. It may change in the next week or so. I got a feeling there'll be the wheels will turn even more in the next week or so. Next big story, Benjamin Sesko. Well, that's how the Slovenians say it, I think. Sesko. I saw another update from Fab with a picture of him and his agent in the plane. So he's flying right now. Oh, he flew already. Manchester, medicals, media day, etc., etc., etc. Ornstein exclusively revealed United and Leipzig struck a deal in principle for Sesko. 22-year-old, quite young. 76.5 million base fee, 8.5 in add-ons. Most of these add-ons are achievable, very achievable. Like goal tallies and stuff, 20 goals a season, 1 million, stuff like that. The Slovenian international given permission to fly. Like I said, Fab, posted some pictures of him and his agent flying already to Manchester. It looks like a done deal. Newcastle L, another one. Whew, they're picking up more L's than Tetris. Yeah. But anyway, no, I'm not laughing at Newcastle. It's just a wild situation. Yeah. What do I think about? I mean, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm a football fan first. Before I get to that, Jacob's giving a bit more detail. Sesko given permission to travel. He's signing a 5-year contract. The fee will be paid over 5 years. So what do I think? Well, I rate him. I rate him as a striker. He's, to me, in terms of other strikers that seem to be moving from the Bundesliga. In this case, Ekatike to Liverpool. He's a different profile. Sesko is tall, powerful. He's a prototype target man. Not that he scores headers, mostly scoring headers like he's Niall Quinn or somebody. That's a heavy throwback, a heavy Premier League throwback, yeah. But not like he's a striker that's tall, just heading all the time, hold up play. No, he's also good with his feet. But at 22, and with Emery also being a young coach who is known to develop young players, I think there's still more development. Because everybody knows Premier League baptism of fire, especially at Manchester United. You rock up there with an expectation. So, but I think he'll do well. There might be some adjustment stages for the first 6 months or even the first season. But then again, fans' expectations, etc., etc. He's gonna have to hit the ground running. Unfortunately for him, but not all football fans think like it. I'm not playing. I'm just saying there's a lot of football fans that think like me, who I think, okay, you know what, this player needs to get tactically up to date. And usually, when a manager has a player in mind, he wants him at preseason. And now Sesko's joining where preseason is just about almost finished. The Charity Shield. See, another throwback. The Community Shield's on Sunday. That means that's like the curtain opener for the Premier League. So Sesko's gonna have to hit the ground running. He's not joining early in preseason. But I think he'll do well. Next big story. Alejandro Garnacho to Chelsea. Yes. Another Chelsea signing. I wonder if at Cobham, where Chelsea train, I wonder if they're building flats You know what I'm saying? Or just like a whole lot of complexes. You know? Just a whole lot of complexes for the players to stay in. I mean, I think there was a stat in since Bowley arrived, 49 players. But anyway, it looks like Garnacho's time at Liverpool's coming to an end. Liverpool. Looks like Garnacho's time at United's coming to an end, and £50 million is what Jacobs is touting as the fee. Obviously, there might be a package, so maybe like 40 or so up front. Well, United are holding out for 50, so Chelsea might wanna, negotiate it even further. But that's looking like Garnacho to Chelsea. Looks like his time at Chelsea is coming to an end. Just some other signings as well. Darwin Nunez, his time at Liverpool has come to an end after 3.5 years. He just struck a deal with the Saudi club Al Hilal. The total package is like 53 million, so maybe like 60 million when it includes the add-ons. Nunez, I must say, I mean, it's been a roller coaster, at times where you couldn't even finish a sandwich, but there was times where you hit like 2 last-minute bangers. I remember against Newcastle. So very mixed report when it comes to Dawn, but one thing you couldn't question was his work ethic. You couldn't question that. That was working in training, on the field, working, running. You couldn't question that. You couldn't question his work ethic. He's never down tools. So salute to Darwin, man. Salute to Darwin. We're gonna miss that madness, that chaos. Also, some additional details. Darwin Nunez is expected to travel to Germany for the medical. He will say his goodbyes at the AXA and not play in the Community Shield. So he probably already did that yesterday or today. I'm not too sure. £53 million. Mick Jacobs mentions that he almost joined Al Nassr in the January window for 70 million. But Liverpool made it clear that they needed him for the league run-in. So yeah, salute to Darwin, man. In other news, United have contacted, this is news from Ornstein. United have contacted Brighton to explore a move for Carlos Baleba. I rate this lighty high, very high ceiling, brilliant. Already so mature on the ball and off the ball in the Premier League, at such a young age. I think United, it'll be a brilliant signing. I can't even hate. It will be a brilliant signing. And I think one of the biggest news the biggest news of Ornstein's Baleba bomber is that he credited Indy Kyler. Guys, if anybody knows Indy's journey, we've always knew him, football fans, as we always knew him as like a trolling, there's wonders at football trolls. I thought it's similar, there's like he'll make up stories, like he should write movies. There's even a running joke that he was an ex-KFC employee. Look at this all getting credited by Ornstein of all people. Nah, man, we have to salute Indy's come up, man. We have to. He's in the big leagues now. If Oni and them are quoting you, if Fabrizio and them are retweeting you, if Melissa Reddy and them are waxing lyrical about you, now Indy, salute my brother. Indy, salute my brother. Yeah, regarding the Baleba deal, just want to form a few more details that Julian Lawrence indicates that Brighton may want up to £104 million. So that's going to be a tough one. Excuse me. That's going to be a tough one for United. Can they get it done? They could. Many were talking about Old Trafford falling apart and all that, where they're getting the funds from. Hey, business is business, gents. Like, what can you do really when your manager needs players. Especially a brand new manager needs to build his squad now. So keep an eye on the Baleba deal. It's rocking there. Some update from Craig Hope again. Chelsea will deal at 60 million for Action Jackson, Nicholas Jackson. So Newcastle, come on, man. You already showed your hand with the Sesko, but y'all got the matcha. Lock down Jackson so that other things can, you know, lock Jackson down. Come on, guys. So keep an eye on Jackson to Newcastle. That could happen soon. But yeah, guys, I'll just end also again with another salute to Indy, man. Salute to Indy. Follow him. You know, they were you know when I followed him, when I thought it was a joke, right? He dropped the news early that Florian Wirtz chose Liverpool over Bayern, and I was like, come on, this is Indy we're talking about. He's trolling. And then the reliables, Oni, Paul Joyce, all of them just started saying the same thing, and I'm like, hi bro, hold on, Indy. So I followed him from that day, man. No, salute to Indy. But yeah, guys, that's an update. That's a transfer update for today. FOTB, transfer tunes. We will see you again. Laga.
That's Isak, tossed it towards Morientes. And then Gerrard!